Welcome back to my channel, where we practice real, everyday English together in a simple, natural way. If you want to understand English better and speak with more confidence, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to share a small moment from my day with my dad. So, earlier today, I was at home, just relaxing and doing a few things around the house. It was a quiet morning. I was in the living room when I saw my dad getting ready to leave. He had his keys in his hand and he looked like he was in a bit of a hurry. As he was walking towards the door, he said, "Okay, bye." I said, "Wait, where are you going?" He turned around and said, "I'm going to the bank." I asked him, "To the bank? Why are you going to the bank?" He said, "Because I need to pay a bill." I said, "Oh, okay. Which bill are you going to pay?" He said, "The electricity bill. It's due today, and I don't want to be late." I said, "That makes sense. Are you going to be gone long?" He said, "No, not really. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Then I asked him, "Are you going to the bank near the house?" He said, "Yes, the one on Main Street. It's faster, and there's usually no line in the morning." I said, "That's good. Sometimes the bank gets really busy in the afternoon." He nodded and said, "Exactly. That's why I like to go early." Then I looked at him and said, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" He said, "Sure. What do you need?" I said, "Can you withdraw some cash for me?" He smiled a little and said, "How much do you need?" I said, "Just $20. He said, "Okay, no problem. I'll get it for you." Then he paused and asked me, "Do you need anything else?" I thought for a second and said, "No, that's all. Thank you." He said, "All right, I'll be back soon." And I said, "Okay, drive safe." He opened the door, waved his hand, and said, "See you later." And I said, "See you." After he left, I stayed at home. I went to the living room and sat down for a few minutes. Then I decided to clean a little. I picked up some things, organized the table, and put away a few items that were out of place. While I was cleaning, I thought about our conversation. It was simple, but it was real. These are the kinds of conversation we have every day, and they're very useful when you're learning English. About 30 minutes later, I heard the door open. My dad was back. He walked in and said, "I'm back." I said, "Hey, that was fast." He said, "Yeah, there was no line at the bank. It was really quick." Then he gave me the money. Here you go, your $20. I said, thank you so much. He said, you're welcome. Then I asked him, did everything go well? He said, yes, everything was fine. I paid the bill and now we are good. I said, that's great. He sat down and said, I'm a little tired. I think I'm going to rest for a bit. I said, yeah, go ahead. You woke up early today. He smiled and said, I did. Then he stood up and went to his room. And that was it. Just a simple, everyday moment with my dad. Conversations like this happen all the time. And they're perfect for practicing your English. So, try to listen again, repeat the sentences, and imagine yourself in this situation. Little by little, you will start to understand more and speak more naturally. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!